What it do, what it does, so you ain't never gotta guess what it was. I'm your host, Saintbeboomin. I got the guys and the lady with me. You know what I'm saying? I got the gang with me. Hey, and we back at it again for another one of the Straight Booming podcast. And here, this is where anime and hip-hop collide. And we back at it again, y'all. And today's episode is called There Is No Competition. No competition. And we're going to get off into a discussion. And me, today, I'm going to do a little something different because guess what? Your boy Boomin is behind the scenes, y'all. I'm director. Hey, let's get it. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Super duper Sean, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
Hey.
What's good? Your boy Burn the Weed. You already know who it is.
Hey.
Hey, I'm Nisi, aka Miss Satori 16.
Let's go. Hey, can we see the back of that jersey, though? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, wait. Uh-oh. There you go. I had to do it. I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? And my man is sitting there with the bleach outfit on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, act like we ain't just see that. So
Act like you ain't know.
come on. And what is that? That we doing a whole fit check, man. You know what I'm saying? When you rocking head to toe, it looked like the Joker a little bit, to be honest. You the Joker?
Hey,
It's the heat.
listen, I'm going to have to shout out the Spider-Man socks he got on too, guys.
Hey, come on with it. Come on with it. Hey, so we back at it again. So like I said, this one is called No Competition. So guys, we're going to go ahead and start it off like this. I've been going ahead and I've been doing the research lately. And I've been seeing there's a lot of competition in this podding industry. We're doing our thing as content creators, making podcasts every day, every week for the people. We are working even when we're not working. We're working while they're sleeping. We're working all the time. Trust and believe. I already know. I know Burn always got something to go ahead and put me on. You know, I already know, man. Super duper Sean always trying to tell me to watch a new anime here, a new anime there. You know what I'm saying? And look, you can already... Man, let me stay with one in the cut for me as far as the horror mangas or horror animes, you know. Can't leave her out. But definitely, she was one of the special guests when we did the Superman versus Goku who wins. She was behind the camera. But today, I'm behind the camera. So, we're going to go ahead and get off into this, guys. What do y'all think about competition as far as having an anime podcast and doing what it takes to get off the ground? Let's start with you, super duper Sean.
Hey, competition is great, right? Competition, it fuels you to be great, you know?
Yeah.
Because you looking to the left, you looking to the right. If you got somebody on your heels, it's going to keep you going, right?
That's
it's
a
gonna
fact.
Keep you moving, right?
That's a fact.
It's going to keep you on your toes. Like, if I got to be here, I got to be here. But when I show up, I'm going to show up hard, you know?
That's a fact.
I'm going to stay researching. I'm going to stay doing what I got to do to bring to the people because I know, you know, they could just go left and get it here, or they could go over here and get it there. I gotta make sure my stuff is tight, you know.
That's a fact. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, you gotta put your heart in it, right?
That's a fact.
And I think that's what we do. You know, we come together, we like fam. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna separate us from the pack every episode. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Our numbers have been doing good. You know, I've been peeping the number game, and I've been peeping the competition's numbers, and their numbers are okay, you know, but we got a slight edge up on the competition. And, you know,
we trying to compete with the hugest ones, you know, you want to aim for that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to compete. We want to aim for the big so we know where we're going. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. You know, Burn, you got anything to input on this?
I'm just going to say it like this, right? You got Muhammad Ali. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You got Kobe Bryant. You got Michael Jordan. I don't know if you know, but Michael Jordan didn't make his high school team the first time he tried out. He
didn't.
He got cut.
That's a fact.
And guess what? He came out to be one of the greatest of all time.
Yes,
GOAT.
indeed.
He mentioned the GOAT earlier. That's another GOAT.
Hey.
Listen. We out here. We in the gym.
shooting
like
in the
I said
gym.
Like I said before, my only competition is me.
Facts.
We are only competition right now.
Facts.
We are biggest rival and our greatest enemy right now. The only person stopping us is us.
That's a fact.
So just like them, they was in the gym. He was in the gym shooting. Ali was there doing his shadow boxing. You know, that's what we're doing right now. We out here we homing it right now.
That's a
and when we come out, we gonna come off, and then no one gonna touch us. We're gonna be right here, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Come on with it, yo. And it just sounds so good hearing that you got a team that's confident in the content that they're creating and the product that they're putting out. We're not just putting out just any old thing, and we're not just serving up the people hot garbage on a platter. We're actually bringing quality content.
Because we're really passionate about this.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
right?
that and we're our authentic selves. Like, we're not showing people who we want them to know who we are. It's who we are.
Exactly. You know, and we had this conversation at length. You know, how all of us want to go ahead and do this for a living. Like I said, this is a way of life. This is what we want to go ahead and do. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of punching the clock for somebody else.
I know that's right.
Facts.
I stopped doing that.
You know what I'm saying? So we trying to go ahead and punch the clock for ourselves. And why not roll up out the bed and wake up in the morning and go ahead and prepare ourselves to go to a studio and have conversations about anime, the latest in the hip hop culture, you know, and thereon and so forth.
Yeah, life is lovely when you can do something you love.
Oh yeah,
Come on,
You know?
come on.
Life is lovely.
and we have a team. We have a team, definitely, guys. You know what I'm saying? We got a platform that's growing. You know, we like I said, we're putting out content, quality content. We have people making our thumbnails for us, making us look good. You know what I'm saying? All that we got to do is reach the masses, and consistency is key. Because, like I said, when the right people sit up there and stumble upon our content, they sit up there and they'll be like, oh, well, this is dope. Well, what else they got? And then they can go search our back catalog. You know what I'm saying? But we're headed places because, like I said, we got new cameras coming. We got mics coming, more microphones coming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Live shows are coming. You know, I'm looking forward to that. So we definitely have plans for the future. My man Vern said he about to get the studio for us. So hey, we're doing it big, and a lot of people around this region, they're not doing it the way that we're doing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you have to understand something also. A lot of media-based platforms are on the East Coast.
Yep.
A lot of podcasts is on the East Coast. Yeah. We repping for the West. We repping for that West thing. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And we over here. We're over here with it. Come on. You know?
I mean...
look, it's where you're at. It's where you at. You feel me? It's where you're at with it.
That's what we're not going to do.
And see, so with that being said, guys, you know, a lot of media-based platforms is over there on the East Coast. We're trailblazers, and we're breaking barriers right now, doing this over here on the West Coast, in the Northwest. A lot of people ain't doing what we doing over here. Like I said, man, this was a thought, and we made it happen. Yeah. Brought it straight to fruition. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We brought it straight to fruition, seriously. So the way that I look at it is, you know, whoever wants to go ahead and be allies to us while we're doing this, we're always open for collabs. We're always open to go ahead and do, you know, joint projects and joint ventures with people. But definitely, we're working for ourselves. So when we're off the clock, we're making content for our own, you know, benefit, our own platform, our own people. And that's how it needs to be, because one day I do believe we can get one of these big corporations like Spotify or Apple to cut us a deal for a few mil and go ahead, eat off of that and produce top tier content and give in depth. You know,
I'm gonna scratch the can and say we will.
Oh yes, we will.
You gotta speak it into existence.
Say that. Say that.
Come on. We just gotta keep
check
working.
That box. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
This will happen.
So while y'all editing and watching this video, go ahead, drop a like on the video. You know what I'm saying? Leave a like and also leave a comment down below. Yep. leave a comment down below.
Go ahead and double tap that heart, and in the comments below, say who got the best fit today. There you go.
Hey, say that. Drop it in the comments. So definitely, we're gonna go ahead and start off today with you know what I'm saying? First topic, my man's.
Yo.
Come on, super duper shine. Super duper shine.
Hey.
I held this one from the last pod to go ahead and let you break this one in. Come on, bro. So,
how do you guys feel about the Berserk manga returning?
Man, you know what? Berserk, one of my favorite. It's the top manga for me. Like that's how I got into manga, was through Berserk. I just love his whole journey. I just love Guts. Hey, all of them. Griffin, even Griffin. You know. So we all know when Mr. Minyora passed away, it was hard, right? It was like, man, how are they gonna take this story? Where are they gonna take this story? You know what I mean? Because he's been writing this since forever.
Forever.
You know? So I did, at first, it was kind of hard for me to deal with that. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is going to be a new writer. And usually when new writers take over, sometimes they don't know the character like that, you know? Mm-hmm. And then he wrote a lot of stuff. So to expect him to go back and read all that stuff, it will maybe a little unfair to them. But if you're going to take the job and you want to do it justice, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so, man, I'm excited for it. And it's one of the first mangas that's that gets adapted to full-size hardcover from over there. You know, a lot of manga, you have to get them in those small issues and stuff like that. You get Berserk in a nice blowing-up leather-bound frame. Woo, come on, man.
Hey.
And they got the bookmark in there, the ribbon in it.
See, look. We talking about an avid manga reader over here now. Yo, it does. It comes with the action figure bundle. And I think they said that this is the 42nd chapter.
Yeah.
This is the 42nd chapter, which is amazing. And it's been almost 2 years since he passed away.
Yeah.
You know.
Peace.
It's been almost 2 years since he passed away, you know, and they still picking up the blueprint that he had, and he's running with it. Yeah. And that just goes to show you how successful that you have a manga piece.
Oh yeah.
That will still live on even after you are deceased. Yeah. That's what you call legacy.
Yeah. That's what you call great writing, great storytelling.
Oh yeah.
Built it from the ground up with his own characters. It was just amazing. The story grabs you. It's like at the same time it's dark and it's still heartbreaking at the same time. Like, man, dudes is getting their head cut off in Berserk. So many things is going on, right? Mm-hmm. But it can still break your heart at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Now let me ask you a question, Sean. You said every time they try and redo this adaptation, they always fall on their face. And you agree, Burn the Weed. Can y'all go into that just a little bit?
Of what? About
Berserk.
Oh, yeah.
You said they always let you down.
Yeah, the manga's always going to usually be better. The book's always going to be better. But it just seems like you don't get the feel of the arcs when through the movies, right? They just
they cut a lot of it.
Yeah, they cut a lot of it out because a lot of it is real mature themes. So and they're trying to make it more, you know, for everybody, I guess. But it just
different.
It lets me down.
It's pretty much like I was telling her because me and her watch Blue Lock.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
I read Blue Lock.
Come on.
So before when they had just finished the first season, because they apparently dropped 2 seasons and we didn't know, we just found out, so we rewatched when we started watching the second season. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting here, I'm in chapter like 198, something like that. And then I'm like, man, I can't wait to see this action. It's gonna be a couple years before this happens.
He was hyping it. He was like, yo, it's gonna be crazy.
And then remember, I'm telling you, I'm in like 200 chapters deep almost, right? Probably deeper than 200.
Mm-hmm.
And then the season 2 literally caught up to where I was.
Yeah.
And then I was like, bro, I read 200 chapters and they cut so much out, but they left all the main things. But the manga just hit different.
Yeah. See,
hit different.
That's what you were telling me.
But did you enjoy it though? Did you really enjoy it?
So I enjoyed the manga and I enjoyed watching it on the screen because that's the thing. And then going back to what you were saying about the Berserk and how they have someone else taking over. And is it Kishimoto is Dragon Ball, right? Is Kishimoto?
Kishimoto is...
Who wrote Dragon Ball?
That's
Toriyama.
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 So Toriyama, like, because just like with Berserk. So in Berserk now, it's bittersweet because we lost the original writer for it, but we have somebody new. With Toriyama now, when he writes, he forgets a lot of his stuff that he writes.
Yes,
that's why
does.
Trunks has multiple hair colors. Like, it's so many things that this man just forgets, and he just like, I forgot. I thought it was his color. But what I do like about it is people who outside looking in, like now we have somebody following up. So now he's like, okay, I'm reading all this Berserk. I'm looking at all this. So they're picking up on some little things that he missed out on, but also keeping up with that. So I feel like it's gonna do good. I feel like it's gonna be great. Like if, for instance, if you had somebody else like take up the Dragon Ball, right, and they're gonna look back at all the things like all the little things. They're like, oh man, this right here happened in here. We need to expound on that because
you got some fans that are like that.
Yeah.
They'll call you out.
Oh yeah, they'll call you out quick. Like they'll even talk about, for instance, Vegeta. You guys know Vegeta's iconic look, right?
Yeah.
The black hair and the spikes.
Yeah.
But his original hair in the American adaptation and not in all the adaptations. The first episode that Vegeta showed up in, his hair was red.
It was.
And that was an error. They messed it up, and he came back and said, "No. Before we go any further, make his hair fix that because his hair ain't that color." But his hair in the still original ones is still that color, and it's just crazy thinking about stuff like that. So having somebody else taking up the mantle for it, I feel like they're gonna hit those little points that the original didn't hit, but also expound upon everything else.
Those little things mean so much, though.
Oh yeah. They make a difference. Those little things definitely make a difference.
Yeah, man. I'm talking to every fan, every man, and where I sit is kind of heavy, man. Woo! It's getting hot like Serengeti, man. You know me. Sit back and listen to Straight Boomin'. Yeah, man. What can I say? From anime to the different games we play. Gosh, I just want you guys to really check out Straight Boomin'. Gosh, if you really want your latest coverage of DBZ, right? Yeah, man. You know, or if you're gonna talk about what happened in the news with rap music, yeah, man. It's different. Gosh, I love it. About to go listen.
Yes, indeed. So, wrapping that up, man, definitely glad to go ahead have Bleach. Not Bleach, I'm sorry. Berserk.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him and I'm seeing the Bleach flow.
Guts is that guy. I don't
Yo, look,
know who can take on Guts, man.
he knew that he was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in here today with that Bleach outfit on. But what I'm saying is,
call
yes.
Himothy,
yes. You're Himothy. Today, yes, you are. But yes, wrapping up Berserk, yes, I'm glad to see that. And yes, that Guts figure that's coming with that anime bundle.
Is that bundle going to be is it going to be
released in only Japan with the bundle?
I figured that.
I might still have to cop it though, because you know it's gonna come up on people gonna be selling them.
Yeah.
So I just gotta get that shipped.
I wonder if they're gonna take the last few chapters of because the volumes over here, the leatherback hardcovers, I think they stopped at like 12 or 13. Mm-hmm. They stopped, but those are like 4-in-1s. They are like 700, 800 pages of pieces. So I wonder if they're gonna take the last few chapters, print them over, bring them over here, and
they're releasing 2 chapters over here.
Okay.
And they're doing the one in Japan for the 42nd volume with the Guts bundle over there. So, it's just something small to look into for sure.
Mm-hmm. So after wrapping that up, Black Clover is getting a adaptation. How do you guys feel about that?
So the movie comes out June 16th.
Yep.
That they've been having us wait for 2 years for.
It better be good.
Yeah.
But you're going to give a novel adaptation with all the spoilers, which comes out on what?
June 16th. That one comes up. Earlier, June 9th. Sorry, June 9th.
Some people can't wait. Some people can't wait.
yeah.
Why
Some
would you
people can't
spoil? Wait, why would you spoil a movie with letting the novel come out a week ahead?
Because people in this day and age don't like to read.
Yeah.
Listen.
I know a lot of people wait. They'll wait for the movie to come out, even though the novel's out. I'm one of those people. I'm not even gonna front.
Okay.
I'm one of those people.
Here's the thing.
Because
You know people don't like to read is the fact that you'll start an anime, you'll watch it, then here's a prime example. How many people here have watched Hunter x Hunter? How many people have read Password stopped where the hiatus happened?
I watched that. Everybody.
And how long has that hiatus been?
But that's how you know if an anime's hitting though. Like if it's really hitting like that, man, I'll watch that season 1, Demon Slayer. Oh, I can't wait, man. Where that manga? I'm downloading that.
Yeah.
Trip.
See, and then we different breeds because we actually pull out the manga. Like I said,
Right? If it's hitting like that,
it's
you can't wait, right?
Yeah.
You can't wait.
I will say that, since I've started realizing that stuff, like, I even told him yesterday, I was like, or a couple days ago, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to start reading manga so I could get, like, the full take of, like, animes, especially animes that have stopped that I've loved.
Yeah, right.
Like,
That's a
because that
fact.
just kills me, and I'm just like, I need more.
Oh yeah, like
So-
Dead Man Wonderland. Like, come on.
Oh, damn, on fire.
Come on.
Fire.
Bruh.
But I've also realized that reading it hits different.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Because
right.
I started
Oh,
reading
yeah.
a lot of, like, manhwas.
Uh-huh.
That they don't have, like, animes or anything, but manhwas, I'm just like, ooh. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, like, last time when I was behind the camera, that's what I was doing on my phone. I was like,
I like how they go in depth with other
Mhm.
character
Oh, yeah.
studies, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like for instance, the Naruto. Like matter of fact, in the last podcast we were talking about the Itachi story. You got all that and expounding upon all that. So you get Shinsui's story. You get Minato's story, Itachi's story. You get everybody's story in the background. You just gotta read it, man.
Yeah.
And so you're not gonna get it on the live on the big screen. Sometimes you gotta read it, and you get that extra tidbit of information that you never even knew. It's like, oh man.
I mean, I feel like sometimes it's just easier for people to watch it.
Oh yeah, it is easy
Yeah,
for people to watch it.
definitely,
But here's the part that gets me. You're gonna watch a sub, so you're still reading anyway.
Ah,
You're still
got
reading
him.
anyway.
Got him. I didn't even think about that.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Hey, but some people wait for the dub. Like, I can't
Yeah.
wait 3 weeks
Mm-mm.
for the
No,
next
but
for
the
the dub to
dubs
come
be
out.
coming out fast now.
Yeah, they do.
Dubs be coming out fast. They be
Yeah.
having a dub that's
But usually
day
it's usually
of,
like
next day.
It's been like, I don't know with the new animes I've been watching. They're usually 3 episodes behind.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like Demon Slayer's 2 new seasons. They still ain't dropped the dub yet. You just all read. Same with Hell's Paradise. Everything
Yep.
is just
I've been meaning to watch that one.
fire.
Yep, you did bring that up.
I heard it was really good.
Fire. Love it.
See, that's why everybody needs to go ahead and just learn French, because here's the thing. Because I don't know if you guys know, they produce the fastest. Like, you get the fastest manga releases because for some reason French goes first. It comes to France first. Even with dubs.
They spending that money over there.
And
That's
you think anime is big here? It's really big over there.
Oh, wow.
It's really big.
He is hitting on something. That is definitely true. France has got a major chokehold on some of the bigger name animes. And seriously, they're cutting the bread over there.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing business with France over there in Japan. They're doing major business when it comes to the anime industry, even before they even do the North America thing. He's
Matter
hitting
of
on
fact,
something. He's telling them, go ahead, drop the big name. Drop it, because it was just in the news.
Yeah,
I should have stayed with French.
It was just in the news. It was just in the news.
I can't remember right now. You remember it?
I don't know if it was Fairy Tale.
You talking about the spinoff?
It was a spin-off.
Yeah.
It was a spin-off. They just dropped a major bag because look, Disney was not
I
paying.
was just telling you about the other day. Too.
Disney was not paying whatever they wanted for that spin-off. Disney wasn't paying for it.
Yep.
And guess what? France dropped the bag on it.
Yep.
I just heard about that last week.
Yep.
Sure enough, they said, Disney won't cut the check. And they wanted to do a whole little rollout. They said, we can't do it. We can't wait. They said, we want this, and France was willing to pay for it. And it's a brand new production company in France that's dropping the bag for all of these major names. And and it came out the blue, which is crazy to me.
Yeah,
but it was a fairy tale spinoff.
They even took a lot of inspiration as far as they grabbed manga strictly from France and then turned it into an anime. Well, it was like so you know how you have like American animes and stuff like that? So they had it literally straight from France. And they're like, you know what? We're going to turn this into an animated thing, and now it's big in Japan.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah, I see. I love that. I love when different cultures is, coming together. We get that piece of everywhere. It's a big world out there, right? So I want to see those ideas get brought to life. I'm all for it.
Oh, yeah.
So is the Black Clover movie though? What we were talking about? Is it gonna be like a full movie? It ain't gonna be like how the Demon Slayer movie was, right? It ain't gonna be a cash grab like that, right?
Nah, I think it's gonna be.
Is it gonna be connected to the season?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's the thing they're doing now. So it's probably gonna be connected. That's because. Demon Slayer made that a thing. Unfortunately,
I watched the Mugen Train. I didn't watch the new Demon Slayer one because
season or
the.
No, you watched it, didn't you?
I watched the movie.
You watched the season.
I watched
you
the
watched
first
that.
Demon Slayer movie, but then when the second Demon Slayer movie came out, I was told don't even watch it. It's the same thing happened like the first movie. Just watch the season.
Well, they basically
they just expounded on.
Yeah, all they do is they take the last two
Yeah.
episodes of the last one, and then they give you one new one.
Yep.
So it's like you still pay for watching those last
Yeah.
two, and it just gives you one. So, but they make a rollout, make it a movie.
Oh yeah.
And then they make all this money go to the theaters, and then when they come back, it's the same. You're like, well, I just seen this one.
You
So
can't-
how is
yeah.
right?
That's
you can't
how I
say
felt.
they don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing. They're making
Yeah.
their money off of it. They're doing
Can't be
it.
mad at them.
Yeah.
I mean, I can. But hey, get your bag. Get your bag.
Come
Get
on,
your bag.
man. How I don't get how. Come on, that's like that. I feel like that's false advertisement because you give it a whole new name and you say, "Hey, yo, come see this movie. It's a movie. It's supposed to be something new. Not come see this rerun. Who pays to watch a rerun?
I mean,
Right?
You're a DC fan. You watching the same thing happen again and again. How many times can somebody with super strength fight a regular human that's smart? Like, come on.
You're not wrong.
How many times Batman got to go out and arrest the Joker for him to be right back out again at some point?
He's like mad disrespectful over here. He's like,
Speaking of Batman and the Joker movie, did y'all know that Lady Gaga got the
Ivy?
no, Harley Quinn.
she got the Harley Quinn
Yeah,
role.
it's not Margot Robbie anymore.
What?
Yes. Lady Gaga got it.
That's gonna be lit. I think that's gonna be lit.
What?
Yeah, but I think Margot
We talking
Robbie
about
was-
Meat Girl?
Yes, Meat Girl.
She got the Harley Quinn role.
How did Margot lose this role? Margot was perfect for that
She
role.
was.
She did it so perfectly.
She did.
I mean, but
She did.
let's be honest.
She
When
did.
Margot plays a role, like she's Barbie, she's perfect for Barbie.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody else who I pick for the Barbie.
That's facts.
Barbie movies. So I mean, when I can't like.
I thought she killed them. I thought she was killing the Harley Quinn.
Oh, yeah, she was
I would
killing
say
the Harley
She was
Quinn.
killing it. She was killing it. But I still do like Lady Gaga though. I do
sorry.
see it. I
I
can look
can't
into her
see
eyes
Meat
and
Girl.
see it. I can see her. I can see her doing
I'm not a
it. You
Gaga
know.
fan though.
I can't see old lady Marmalade doing no. Now I don't see Barbie. I don't see Meat Girl.
I can see her bringing some type of.
I
I
can
think
see
her.
her as
Harley, I
Ivy.
think her Harley's going to be a lot different than Margot's Harley.
I can see her
bringing
as
a more
Ivy.
sinister side to it.
I see her as Ivy. Hands down, I think she'd be a great Ivy.
But
Well-
Harley though.
I
Well,
can't
you
see
know
her
what
as
I'm saying?
Harley.
Look, I wanted to see who they was gonna have as Harley anyway, and you know what? It's kind of crazy
Maybe
because
Margot didn't want to do the role.
That's the
anymore.
only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
Only thing that makes sense.
Honestly, because they're when is
She wanted to play Barbie more.
yeah. They probably started productions on those
Yeah,
movies
man.
around the same time.
conflict of interest.
And Harley's always gonna be more iconic than Barbie in my eyes.
Oh yeah, definitely,
I mean,
definitely.
Barbie got the longer bag. I ain't gonna hold.
Yeah, like look, if I was in a situation, I would have took the Barbie road too. Because Barbie's been around how long?
Yeah, Barbie got the bag. I ain't gonna hold you.
That is like pushing towards my generation. I feel like.
No, you don't understand. Because Barbie is still kicking.
Yeah.
So you know how many remakes?
Yeah, but
remakes
Harley
on
Quinn.
Barbie?
Yeah.
Look how big Harley Quinn is right now. Harley Quinn is selling. Man, Harley Quinn is selling merchandise. She's selling comics
now,
and this is where now she is.
Yeah.
Now
Barbie's always been on
She's
it.
always been like that.
she is able to hold comic runs by herself. You got own
Facts. She finally got her own series.
She never
like,
even used to even have all that. So she done tuck it to a new height.
Oh
I'm saying. Yeah, Barbie's iconic, but she's a toy.
That's the reason, and then because she's a toy, it's easier to sell merchandise, and they can revamp and resell.
Yeah, but you can make so many Harley Quinn movies. You can only make one Barbie though. You only
need one Barbie.
You ain't gonna be doing a Barbie 3, Barbie 4, Barbie 5. You can put. There's a whole.
This is the thing. You only need that one movie because she plays that one movie. Now what they're gonna do is they're gonna make a Barbie based off of her. Mm-hmm. Then in 5 years, the remake.
Barbie
2 years after that, a new one, new clothes. Barbie this, Barbie that, and every time they make one of that, she's getting a bag.
Yeah.
She's making more money as Barbie than she is
she's
as
playing
Harley.
Barbie, but she's not gonna be the toy Barbie though.
But if they make one a Margot version of Barbie, she's making bank.
And that's typically what they do.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
Like growing up with Barbies, like it's like.
Remember the Tyra Banks Barbie?
Yes, I do. Life size.
Yeah.
But when is the movie toys cool compared to like the movie video game? Like, come on, that was this.
Well, speaking of video games, the Naruto Connection game is coming out.
It is, and it's about to be
lit.
So they have some new forms that was okay. So they dropped a teaser about the Naruto Connections game, and it definitely looks good. They have Naruto with the new Baryon mode, and they have Sasuke with the Hokage helper mode on there as well, and it's a brand new exclusive story mode.
What? Story mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to say though, real quick, before we go a little bit further into it, as far as with that form, the
Baryon mode?
Yeah, that mode, I feel like, anyone ever played the One Punch game? One Punch Man game? So in the One Punch
game or
the fighting game.
Oh yeah.
So they had One Punch Man, and then
I owned it.
So you have two characters. You have the characters, and there's a timer up there, and the timer up there has a time. And once One Punch Man makes it, it's game over. You automatically lose because you can't beat him. And I feel like with that mode should have like a set timer on it. And you can't touch it, like, because nobody's gonna touch this man in that. So while he's in that form, you can't touch this man. And then when that timer goes down, that's when you're like, oh, well, it's about to be a wrap because you start getting weaker. Kind of like what's his name on Seven Deadly Sins at noon. Escanor.
Escanor, yeah. When the sun comes up or sun goes down.
So this game is not going to be like the storm game. It's not going to be like that. The fighting game like that, or is it going to be more like since it has a story, it's going to be more like a one-player, single-player campaign type game.
I think it's going to be a fighting game. But right here, Bandai Namco Entertainment begun streaming a trailer on Friday for the Naruto and Boruto Unlimited Ninja Storm. I'm guessing it's going to be like Ninja Storm.
Yeah, okay.
And it revealed that Naruto Uzumaki and the Baron mode and Sasuke, Uchiha, and supporting Hokage will join the games as new playable characters.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Hey, if it's going to be that fighting versus, hey, I'm all for that.
And then it's one more up in
Fire.
Yep.
And then the game will launch on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series, SNS, PC, and via Steam. So it's going to be pretty much on all platforms.
We need that Injustice 3. Leave a comment.
Ooh, yeah, facts. Facts.
Leave a comment down below.
Leave a comment. I need to whoop some people with Flash again.
And also, let me go ahead and just throw something in there also. So, Attack on Titan is also did their little cross promotion with what is the game everybody be going crazy for? Fortnite. So now you have the new ODM armor and you got the Thunder Spears in there, and now you can purchase the Eren Yeager costume.
Oh.
So that was also a thing. And also, you know, they do have the Bleach dating simulating game for the women as well. Miss Satori, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, tell us what you think about that. Do you want to see a high school dating game?
I mean, I'd probably check it out just to see what it's like. Just to see what it's like. Personally, I probably wouldn't use it. It seems interesting, but we'll see. I think that's might be for the younger kids.
The dating game?
You say that. You
Because
say
I just
that.
can't.
You say that. But now, if they drop some art and your boy's up there, you're gonna be like, hold on.
And everybody knows that every anime started in high school.
I mean,
Yeah,
90%.
Okay,
So
yeah, okay, I'll give you that. No, get Grimjaw in there, then yeah, definitely I'm in that. I'm definitely in that.
you're forgetting about your boy that you're starting to have a little attraction for.
Who?
Rukia's man.
Reggie?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's alright.
look at her, she blushing. You see him?
And this
See
is really
him?
toxic of me to say I take Aizen after.
Yo. We you know what I'm saying? I thought that was just cool for the video games for the week, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, tell us what else is going on
Before
in the
that,
news.
though, I got a question for you. What about Kenpachi, though? What about Kenpachi?
No, absolutely not.
You play it.
No,
You play it.
I'm
You
sorry.
play it.
Kenpachi versus Broly, who wins?
Broly, come on. Kenpachi ain't standing a chance.
Oh,
Kenpachi
he
ain't
said
standing a chance.
Broly.
I mean, he'll keep going. He's
Who? Both of them will keep going. What you mean?
I'll give you that. Okay.
Leave it in the comments who wins, Kenpachi or Broly. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Super Dragon Ball Z Heroes brings back Future Gohan.
Yes. In the latest episode, when Goku is fighting Demigra, Majin Demigra, you know, you seen this black cloaked being, and he was just off to the side. But they was getting it in and they was fighting, but Trunks was there. So Trunks is reunited with Future Gohan that died in the Android saga.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I was tripping.
I don't care
Hey.
what y'all say, bro. Future Gohan is that guy.
He's the hardest.
He is that
I was gonna
guy.
say, I thought you was bringing back the Gohan that be studying. I'm like, why you gonna bring him back? Bring back Kid Gohan. But since they bringing back the alternate one,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
all for it.
That-
Because
he
I'm
was
like,
that
he just
guy.
be studying. They done nerfed the hell out of his character now. Bruh. Like, he don't be doing nothing now, but just, I'm gonna go read. I'm gonna go study. I'm gonna, like, you need to train, bro.
I mean,
A
it's
lot
good
of-
for like people watching, like the kids. Like, you know what? Study is important.
We want
No,
to
it
see
ain't.
Gohan.
No, it ain't.
Gohan.
When I was watching
Man,
that-
Gohan was a kid. He was wrecking shit, man.
He was reading, but he was still getting in. But no, Future Gohan was that dude. Because a lot of people seem to forget. When that man lost his arm, he came back and he was boxing 17 to 18
Man, he
with
was
one
wrecking.
arm.
Yeah, he
the
was
only
wrecking
reason
shit.
why he lost that fight is because Trunks tried to jump in. Not only did Trunks try to jump in, he was losing energy because 17 to 18 don't run out of energy. But he was boxing him by
That's 17
himself.
18, that alternate verse, they was beasts.
Yeah, they
was,
was. Yeah.
they was sinister.
They was just out here doing it just to do it. Nobody was left.
Yeah.
It was look. Boma was. It was Boma and maybe a handful of people.
Yeah.
Another thing, Boma's supposed to be this smart. Why couldn't she figure out something to give him an arm? She figured out how to give them a tail so they can go Super Saiyan 4 and GT. Why couldn't she figure out how to give this man an arm?
Just a little hole in the plot, that's all. A little hole in the plot.
I told you he'd be forgetting. I told you he'd be forgetting stuff.
That's fire though. That's fire though.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. he's
I think
coming back.
anybody who was watching that series always like, man, why did that go on have to
Right.
go? You know what I mean?
Like there's even
bro
spin-offs.
had the long hair and everything. He had the ponytail, bro. Come on, man.
There's even spin-offs that they said what would happen if Future Goku went back in time instead of Trunks.
You know what? And also during that same episode, they also had introduced Chilled. Now, Chilled,
yes,
I was under the impression that Chilled was Frieza's ancestor, but it turns out Chilled is Frieza's son.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, and the thing is with Chilled has popped up numerous times before, but he's never been fully canon. But he's been there since Trunks killed Frieza.
But yeah, he's popped up in the manga, but not in anime.
He's popped up in the manga. He's popped up in commercials. He's popped up in all the little things. A whole bunch of. He's been in a couple games and stuff like that. And if you look at him, his head is shaped a little different. But I mean, yeah, that's Vegeta's kid. Yeah,
that's Frieza's kid.
Frieza's kid.
Dang, man.
Not Frieza and Vegeta having a kid.
Oh no!
That's wild.
Oh no!
I didn't know they would clone like that.
You know they got some type of agreement, but I didn't know it was that type of entanglement. Like, oh.
And this is in the latest show or whatever, or what?
Heroes.
This is in Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultimate God Mission, episode 8.
Everybody is in Heroes. You know who Cumber is? Cumber. So Cumber is pretty much he's an ancestor. He's like I'm not sure if he's like the original Super Saiyan or something like that, but he's from the past. This man is built like Broly.
He's a Super Saiyan? He's a Saiyan?
He's a Saiyan, built like Broly. And
he's an angry Saiyan.
And he just has a mask on his face, and when I'm telling you, he was boxing Goku Super Saiyan Super Saiyan Blue in normal form. Boxing. I'm like, bro, come on. Why are all these Saiyans coming out of the blue and they strong?
See, and the thing about the situation with Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the anime, to help the card game go crazy, is power scaling is off the chain.
Yeah.
So things that you wouldn't normally see, like he was saying, Cumber. Cumber was Super Saiyan 3 fighting Blue.
Oh yeah.
Goku. You know, and you would think that Blue was on a whole nother level, but
where's this at? Where'd y'all see this at?
I know you can watch it on
YouTube.
The whole series is on YouTube right now.
You should be able to see everything, bro. Like, but they drop episodes monthly.
Yeah.
Monthly.
Yes, and they only
like
give you about 10 minutes every month.
But there's a lot of episodes.
That's hard.
There's a lot of episodes though.
It get to it. It get to it. Seriously.
Like 35, 36 episodes right
Man,
now?
yes.
Fan made or is
this is by Bandai Namco. Yeah, this is by These are legit. Yes. That's why I said it's future.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
I'm what happened. Pretty much long story short, what's happening is they had a guy and he pretty much put chains around this planet and brought people from different universes. So you have the Goku that could turn Super Saiyan 4 and Goku Blue in the same place.
His name is Fu.
Yeah, Fu. There you go. Because that's what he is, a Fu.
Fu. The dude's name is Fu. And he is
he brought GT Goku in.
Yeah.
The dude name is Fu, and he's what's the name son. From
they got Super Baby on there.
They have a baby, a type of baby up there. Yeah, actually Vegeta. You see it's like they take over. One of the people take over Vegeta's body and brings back Super Baby. Yeah.
Super Baby.
Yeah, Super Baby.
Yeah, that was so funny watching that. When you watch Jesus, baby, like you know what I'm talking about. Man, oh my god.
But yeah, Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultra God Mission episode 8. This was definitely one of them ones.
That's dope.
Oh yeah.
All right. So what's crazy is TikTok is one of those places, one of those apps that brings together the anime community. How do you guys feel about them banning it in Montana?
That's crazy.
Now I definitely want you to say something because you done went viral like a few times on TikTok.
What's crazy to me is, right, because let's put it like this.
You
so
look shocked.
so check this out. So you have big TikTokers, big Instagram, everyone like that, and you have cons all over the world, right? Now, if they start banning these in certain places and other places not, you go to a con. People at a con, the first thing people do when they're in cosplay is they make TikTok.
Yeah.
And you can go, no matter what con you go to, you will see somebody making at least 1 or 2 TikToks, at least. And if they banned it, because it was said that they even banned it as far as within the realm, like as far as the state lines and stuff like that. So if you go in, you can't even download it. You can't use it. You can't open it. You can't do none of that. So when you're in there, but
I'm not going to a con in Montana.
so right here, Washington CNN, it says Montana became the first U.S. state on Friday to pass legislation banning TikTok on all personal devices, sending a bill to Governor Greg Glenstrom, prohibiting TikTok from operating with state lines and banning app stores from offering TikTok for downloads, which is ridiculous. Like, that's crazy. Like,
that hate runs deep.
it really does. It really does. Like, for what though? Like, I mean, I get it because it's the that whole Chinese thing and whatnot.
Did you guys watch the court session about it?
No.
When they was asking the CEO?
Yeah, and he's just sitting there, and they're, like, asking the stupidest questions.
What?
They're just like, well, don't you need to, can't you guys, like, go into your Wi-Fi? And he was just like, I mean, kind of need Wi-Fi to, like...
So if they banned it there, how can they stop citizens from downloading it though?
So they can't download it within state lines. So they have to leave the state to download it. But once you download it, you can come back into the state and you could use it until they ban it from being used in the states.
Because they still pushing the law to get it banned altogether.
Yeah.
I think
It still got to go through the House.
So-
It still has to,
It's kind of like, y'all remember not Angry Birds, you remember Flappy Bird?
Yeah.
So that's what they did with Flappy Bird. And then Flappy Bird was deleted off the marketplace.
Oh, I
and
wonder what
they
happened
got rid of, and then everyone who already had it kept it. So that's pretty much what happened to TikTok. They banned TikTok. So then people want to have TikTok on their phones. And they're going to be selling their phones with TikTok on it so people can buy it. And it's going to become a thing because you can't download TikTok anymore.
And the crazy thing about it is they want to go ahead act like it's a guise to get rid of TikTok because everyone is giving the Chinese their data, but guess what? All the rest of these social media things like IG, Twitter, Facebook is already taking it. You know,
what's crazy is TikTok came from like Musical.ly.
Yeah.
So if they ban TikTok, they're just gonna make another one.
And it
I
goes.
mean, they already have
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's true.
It goes to show
Who
you.
cares about data? I
So-
can't do nothing with data. I can't pay my bills with data. I can't cash no data check.
The data is to put you in the algorithm to know what you like, what to put in front of you, to what influence you to make you go out and go do something as far as like buy product or something like that, or get you to use your phone more times or anything less than that. They already got us, because guess what? All of us have iPhones in here, and guess what? How can you cut off an iPhone?
Apple got to do it.
You
No,
can't
don't
even
pay
take.
Don't pay that bill. It'll get cut off. Don't pay that bill, brother.
Hands up
Don't
with
pay
it.
that bill, brother.
That kind of cut off.
But see, this is the thing. Do y'all know when you power down your iPhone, you don't ever cut your iPhone
Facts.
off?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
So you don't
Facts.
cut the iPhone up. So these things are recording us 24/7.
Facts.
Put your tin hat on. Look,
Facts.
fam, it's never off. So they already got us.
So I'm not worried about that. I'm not doing nothing illegal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They not
I'm
really.
not-
The people worried about it is the people doing stupid stuff.
Why they? So is Montana worried about the data? It's got to be more than that. They just not saying though, right?
But you got to think about it like this. It's colleges in Florida that ban TikTok on their campus.
Yeah.
So it's just going from state to state
I
with
just
it.
don't understand like what makes TikTok
Are they
so bad.
mad because they
It's
see-
not
are-
American owned.
That's probably
Most
what
of
it
the
is. Thank
stuff
you.
is-
That's what I'm
most-
saying. So let's
most
go
of the
deeper.
stuff-
Let's go. That's probably what it is right there.
But
Like,
most
they
of-
hating.
Wait a minute. If it's not American owned, so what? We're gonna ban Subaru. We're gonna ban.
Well, they can get a piece of that. They can't. I believe they can't capitalize off it. They can't.
Exactly.
Most of the
You
stuff
can't.
is
You
that
can't.
place.
They can't put their hand in TikTok's pocket because the owners of TikTok is in China, and guess what? China ain't buying.
Yeah.
I mean, China ain't selling.
Yeah.
So with that being said, and it didn't caught fire over here, The only other thing that we can do is try and get rid of it.
It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Good luck, because everybody loved making their TikToks.
Yep.
And I don't know. It's good to see the youth energized, and you know what I'm saying. And
One
they
more
not hurt
thing.
nobody.
Like he says, like we go to cons and TikTok's like the first thing that we do.
One last thing to add to that situation. Notice YouTube just came out a couple weeks ago and said they are no longer paying what they would for monetization of YouTube Shorts, the competition of the Reels, the competition of the TikToks. Remember, IG has Reels. They are even backing off on paying on monetization for those as well, because guess what? Nobody can compete with how TikTok pays out for their content. Exactly. And what they tried to do was come with YouTube Shorts, come with the IG Reels to combat that, so it will lose its flame. And guess what? It's not as successful. So we have to go ahead and go through and pass laws to try and ban this. This is just as worse as the balloon that was flying over the U.S. for how many long before they shot it down. This is crazy.
I just can't.
And so,
all right, so this one got me. Oh, I can't. So Netflix orders an American remake of Squid Games.
how many of y'all seen Squid Games?
I've seen bits and parts of Squid Games.
Okay.
But I watch a lot of Korean dramas.
This was a Korean drama.
It is.
This was
fire. It is a Korean drama. I personally haven't watched Squid Games like that, but I just know that like when America wants to like remake things, it's just not the same. It hits different.
Facts.
I'll give you an example. When they made Death Note, that stuff was terrible.
Okay, here's
Terrible.
Here's my question for
Hot
you.
garbage.
So, is it the same reverse? Because Jane the Virgin was also made.
Okay, that's different.
No. Is it same in reverse? So, because we had Jane the Virgin, they have Rory the Virgin.
Rory the Virgin.
Which one would you say? Did you say they did worse, or is it better?
I liked Rory the Virgin. It wasn't actually the same.
It
was shorter, so I was able to like. I don't like super long seasons, especially when it comes to Korean dramas, because they're an hour long most of the time. So I can just watch it and be done. Like Jane the Virgin in Washington, it's like how many like seasons? Like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What about that Dragon Ball Evolution? How about that Dragon Ball Evolution?
Look, we don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
Boy, I can't even show y'all my face behind this camera.
They still haven't saved themselves from that yet. Like, you had it all the time.
This is what we not gonna do. So if I figure this, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Because yes, it did records. It broke records when Squid Games came out.
Squid Games was fire.
And it was fire. And we never seen nothing like it.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is, you brought a problem that everybody has, and that's money. Everybody, what are we most desperate to do for $1?
Yeah, exactly.
And is it gonna what are you willing to sacrifice for your life? Now you want to go ahead and Americanize it. It's gonna look cheesy.
Yeah.
It's going to be underwhelming.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be disappointed because somebody opened up the budget for this.
Yeah.
And Netflix don't need to do this. Now, see, you know what Netflix is doing? It's trying to be greedy because guess what? Netflix didn't originally even want to do Squid Games from the original author.
Yep.
They didn't want to pick it up. He had to go somewhere else.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, you got it. Is Squid Games on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes, that's where it broke.
Look, it's already on Netflix. Like, leave it alone.
Yep.
And the way it ended, it's coming with a part 2.
Yeah.
So what are we really doing?
I thought it was dope. But you know what? It is kind of like Alice in Borderland a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just a little Alice in Borderland fire too.
She can't watch that. I've been trying to get her on it. She don't like suspense. So
I don't like. Okay, I don't like suspense in like live action TV. When it comes to like anime, yeah, I'll watch it. I'm okay with that, but I can't do it. I don't know. I think what it is they want to hit an audience that, you know, don't want to, like, watch dubbed or subbed TV.
You know what?
I mean, Squid Games
have-
was dubbed.
Does that,
Yeah, it was dope.
It wasn't good, but it was dubbed.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, when they dub like dramas like that, it hits different because the mouth moves different.
I get what you're saying.
The voice doesn't match the
I get it.
characters.
Definitely.
So I cannot stand a Korean or a Japanese, Taiwanese, Chinese, any of that dubbed. Cannot stand it.
Then if you like that, then you really can't watch the old school kung fu movies.
Facts.
You can't watch those.
I don't.
Because
You can't watch
see?
Astro Boy. You can't watch Speed Racer.
You're right. There you go. You can't watch the old school fighting. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what?
The Bruce Lee joints.
Yeah, the Bruce Lee joints.
Yeah.
And look, one of my favorite movies that is completely ignorant that came out when I was in the 5th grade, Kung Pao. You know what I'm saying? That movie definitely had its visuals and its, you know what I'm saying?
I think for fighting, I think it's all coming down to the genre. Like when you're doing like a suspense, it's supposed to be more serious, and it's hard to. And then this is like connecting to the character a little bit differently than from a fight. And you're watching action scenes, you're entertaining differently.
You're
you know
watching
what I mean?
them fight.
So suspense, you're trying to be drawn in. You're going to attach yourself to a character, and it's just hard if you can't connect with them with the, you know, the voices, and because if you really pay attention to it, sometimes it does bother. Some of those Korean dubs do bother me too. Sometimes only with live action.
It's the close-ups. The close-ups is what gets you because they be right here in the mouth.
Once you realize it, you can't unsee it, right?
I'll tell you the first time. So I watched Love Alarm when COVID hit and everything. This show Love Alarm came off, and they just came out with the second season. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch the second season. I started watching it, but it came out in dub, and I was like, what is going on here? I was like, what is this? It just hits different.
Yeah, I watch Ragnarok and I
started that one.
Yeah, and it's so good that I don't even. Sometimes it bothers me a little bit, but that's one of the things where the story is so good that you know you can look past it. But it does have its moments where I'm like, he's not really saying that. That's not really him.
You see?
You already know. It's time for straight booming.
That's cool. I think we done ran through all the topics, guys. Man, this was definitely a fire one. Like I said, I want to wrap this up, man. I'm about to go around the table. Go ahead, tell them one more time for the one time. You know, what's y'all thoughts about this competition?
There is no competition.
There is no competition.
It's us against us.
Hey, and that's the crew right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this has definitely been another fire episode of the Straight Booming Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where anime and hip-hop collide. And you ain't going to get that nowhere right here but here. Okay? And, hey, this is your host, Saintbeboomin. And I got the gang with me. You know what I'm saying? And we are gone. Peace.